Disclaimer, this creepypasta is not real. Nothing will happen if you join the user's place. This story is for entertainment purposes only. Anyways, enjoy the video. To protect my privacy, I have decided to keep my name anonymous. I'm a regular Roblox user scouting over the game's page to find ones that catches my eye. Although I have a hard time since usually there are none that interest me anymore like they did in the past. What had happened to me started with a rumor by They narrated that a suspicious user called Kampfin roamed the Roblox servers at random times, ranging from 5 p.m. to 1 a.m. He would friend random users who he encountered and ask them to join his game, and would develop into rage the more time the friended users spent on other activities on Roblox. If the user did visit Captain's place, in their sight usually be a red house from far away from their spawn location. It's said that most users would feel forced to enter the house, and upon doing so, the house would catch on fire, leading to the user's character being deleted, and their account would suddenly vanish in rare circumstances. Captain's place would consist being deleted, and their account would suddenly vanish. Rare circumstances, Captain's place would consist of something different, sometimes even related to an unusual topic he would sometimes discuss about the user if they were to say something to him in the website chat. Some accounts describe the randomly generated features of this place to be quite disturbing, and somewhat even related to the users themselves. I didn't believe this because I depended on my common sense to what said that all the myths and rumors were fake, rumors are fake. I got home after a long and boring Friday at school and logged onto Roblox. I was revealed to have reached the weekend. I decided to play Death Run as it was one of my longtime favorite games. However, as soon as I clicked the play button, I saw in the corner of my eye that I had a friend request. I usually ignored these, as many of these kids are trying to get attention and look cool by having a lot of friends. By randomly setting a request and never doing anything with you once you accept it, the gray screen on the Roblox client vanished, and my character appeared in the lobby. I played for some good few minutes until I got bored and quit the game. I decided to go to the friend page and typically ignore the person's request. As soon as my browser loaded, I couldn't believe who sent it. The user was Kampfin. I ignored it in a panic because I didn't want to suffer the consequences of the previous users that were foolish enough to accept it. To my surprise, the ignore button didn't do anything. I repeatedly clicked on it, but to no avail. It still didn't work. I just decided to leave it in the end. Eventually, after about 3 hours, the request icon turned into red. I was confused since this is of course didn't happen before, but I shook it off as a Roblox update. As all of a sudden, I got an urge to accept it, and so I did. His user appeared in the chat box, and he messaged me immediately with the typical dialogue of a regular Roblox user. Hi, username. Who are you? I just want a friend. I don't play with unknown users. Leave me alone, you creep. Please. I grew tired almost instantly of chatting with him and went to play some games. After about an hour of place jumping, I came back to see this. Come to my place, idiots. I'll make you vanish now! I ignored him. He was talking like an obnoxious 5-year-old. I logged off of Roblox for the day. When I woke up for the next morning, I logged back on and saw that the Kampfin's chat box was red. This I had also never seen before. How could a user's chat box turn red? I got disturbed and I grew more cautious while playing Roblox games. Eventually, my curiosity had forced me into joining this disgusting creature of a user's game. His game was titled For User, and just looked at it gave me goosebumps on my arm. It had no description. I joined the game, and my character spawned on a gray path with white fog surrounding it. I did what any gamer would do and follow the path. On the grass there were lots of white pillars surrounding my character. Surrounding my character. What had been annoying me as soon as I joined was that there was some sort of deep whispering or breathing noise that would loop every time it played. As I walked on, the pillars started to get more and more distorted, cracked and broken. There was a message in black text on the ground that said, Ekmok, which to this day I still don't know what it means. I kept on going until I came across some more red text, but this time it was in Morse code, which I was unable to translate since I had never studied it before, only heard of it. I looked up and saw the rather disturbing feature that the previous users had encountered. That were multiple wooden pikes that stuck out of the ground, and my character was impaled on them. I was disgusted and horrified, even though it was just virtual. I immediately went to the X button on the client, but it didn't work. Nor did Alt plus F4 or even Task Manager. I tried to turn off my computer, and even that didn't work. The only disappear option left was to completely unplug my computer, and it finally shut off. I breathed a sigh of relief and sat down in my chair. Luckily, I had an old laptop that also had Roblox on it, so I grabbed it and I logged on. My account had vanished, which meant that the rumor was actually true. I logged onto an alt and searched up Kampfin again, but he had also vanished. I was confused and scared, so I decided to contact Roblox support in efforts to recover my account. A few days later, they had returned the email, and I got my account back. So I logged on into it, and Kampfin had been removed from my friend list. It was a relief to finally have gotten the situation over with. I saw in the tab I got a message, and it was from Kampfin. There was one half of mine telling me to view it, and the other telling the opposite. I decided to view it, and the message said, "I'm coming for you." I brushed it off, since you can't find a Roblox user's address just by looking through their account. Anyways, I played some more Roblox games, and nothing happened for a few days now. I made it clear that Kampfin doesn't like attention or even being mentioned. But the reason I'm writing this is because I want to tell you that Kampfin is real. I just heard something outside. I'll be right back. Jackson 1. Dog. The 15-year-old was found dead in a bush outside his home at approximately 10 p.m. yesterday. Recorded markings are multiple locations lacerations around the neck and arms, including bruises around the torso and forehead, meaning the subject was most likely being drained of blood. The killer was never caught, and these murders have been ongoing since late 2019. Further investigations will commence shortly.
Thanks for watching. Scooby ba ba ba. Skibba da dee 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 dee